Hi everyone, I'm Max from the Max team and I am with Meati. How are you, Meati?
I'm great, Max. It's great to be here.
Yeah, I
I'm
guess
looking
you're,
forward to tonight.
yeah, you're as excited as me for the first match ever of the Max League of Nations 2 tonight between Mexico and Netherlands. We'll have three BO3s, LHS format between the first one between Irvin G and Max VDP, then Ekro versus Captain Kitty, and then Empanizado versus Keltrag. Okay, do you have a prognosis maybe for this first match? What do you think?
Well, I do have a prognosis. I think the Netherlands has a very a very handsome member on their team called Captain Kitty. He's one of my close friends. So
Mm-hmm.
I think he's going to guide the Netherlands team to victory. That's what I think.
Okay, okay, good prognosis. I get it. So these two nations are from the Group E, involving United Kingdom. United Kingdom won the Max League of Nations European edition about 1 year ago, I guess, and they're with Mexico, Netherlands, and New Zealand. So I guess your prognosis is United Kingdom cannot get out of this qualification stage without qualifying for the next stage.
Well, I don't know. I think they're going to have a really hard time getting out of there without the meat man in the team.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I
This
really
time
can't
you're
carry that team, you know.
you're yeah, you're the champion with Dead Draw and Jambra, I guess. And this time you're being replaced by Pocket Train. Pocket Train,
I know.
very nice
And,
guy
on a
as well.
serious note, like that kid is better than me.
Some say that. Okay, we're gonna check the lineup and we are going to explain you the rules as well. Okay, displaying the lineup of Irvin G right now. So it's bringing three decks, different classes, and the whole team has to bring 9 of the 10 classes in Hearthstone in their whole lineup. So that's why we'll have a very nice lineups and different ones. So this one is composed by Demon Hunter, Warlock, and Paladin. We won't see the Demon Hunter that has been banned. It was a Jace one, where Cutlass, okay, very aggressive one, and Bacteridon. Oh, so it's a pity. I would be interested to see
Yeah,
this in action.
it is an interesting one. I mean, the way this Fell Demon Hunter plays out, it's a very strong deck. I keep losing to it on ladder, so yeah, it is a bit sad, but we don't get to see it, especially
Yeah,
with some interesting text in there about Mag. Trying to work out what they cut for it, but I guess it won't matter because we won't see it.
yeah, yeah. Maybe we'll have another one playing this deck on the Netherlands side. We'll see. Then the Warlock. It's the same Warlock as we know for maybe 2-3 months now. This quest Warlock with the gnolls and you kill your opponent with your own fatigue. It's very funny. And you have the Temsin, the new hero, involved in this deck right now. Okay, what do you think about this deck?
Well, I'm just looking at how it's built and how it compares. I mean, uh, I don't know about you, but I haven't seen this deck a huge amount
Mm-hmm.
since the patch. It was all over the place before Ultralight Valley, but I haven't seen it so much now. So what's new in this deck? What has it got? It's got the Dreadlich Tamsin. You've already mentioned that one. It's also got Full Blown Evil. There's 2 copies of
Yeah.
that. That's the card that deals 5 damage split randomly amongst enemy minions, and it echoes back into your hand, so you can cast it again on the same turn. And those are the 2 new cards. So looking at this list, what does it cut for those cards? It's cut Cult Neophytes. That's a pretty interesting one because I felt
Mm.
Cult Neophyte was a very good defensive tool. Perhaps in the last meta, I suppose the way the meta has been shaping up, not so many OTK solitaire decks. So perhaps not such a role for Cult Neophyte. Makes sense to cut it. So they've got 2 full-blown evils instead of that, and then the Tamsin seems to have crept in place of a Mortal Coil. They're only running 1 copy of that.
Okay.
Seems a pretty good list.
Yeah. We'll see if it is still that good in this kind of format. And then the Paladin, Libram Paladin. You like this deck? I've heard about that.
Oh yeah.
Cariel, Varian. Not so many cards, new cards from the new expansion, I assume. What is it? Maybe no, not this one.
So you've got your hero. And
the hero. Yes.
That's it, right? Oh no, you have a new free drop, the Stonehearth Vindicator, the one that draws a spell and makes it cost 0, which I think is exactly what the deck needed, right? It's a strong stat line, and it thins the deck out. So very good card in the deck. And is there anything else in here? I don't think there is really.
Nothing. A Viper.
But yeah, Viper was some Stormwind. But yeah, it's a very strong deck. I like the way they built it. I think the flex slots in this deck, where people were running Trogs before on the first week of the expansion, are the Righteous Protector and the Rustrot Viper. Rustrot Viper, very good against Rogue. There's lots of weapons whizzing around in the meta at the moment, and you can never really go wrong with a tradable. It's also pretty good against Paladin, obviously, with that powerful Cariel weapon. And the Righteous Protector, I love this card in the deck. Another 1-drop, that's great. And, it also, it's a very cheap way to protect the rest of your board, which is really what you want to be doing as Paladin. You want to be getting ahead on board, and once you're ahead on board, that's when you snowball, and that's how you win the game.
And when you get the card lately in the game, you can buff it with Cariel, or you can buff it with, where is this one, alias Bannerman. So it's a 1-drop you can use later in the game. So it's very interesting. Okay, we jump to the lineup from Max VDP from Netherlands. Okay, just right now. And is bringing something very different. It's a shaman, hunter, and a mage. And we won't say it's mage that has been banned. It's a Mozaki one. Very...
Thank goodness.
Yes. Liked by your friend Pocket Train.
I've seen enough of that deck. It makes me angry because I'm so bad at it.
Yeah, you have to be so quick, and you have to draw it the right order, so it can work as well. Okay, so the shaman, which one is it? Okay, it's not the OTK version.
Quest Shaman.
Yeah.
Quest Shaman, I think there's so many ways you can build Shaman, right? You can go with the Bolner OTK Shaman. You can go with just kind of a tempo shaman, and you can go with Quest Shaman, which most people are probably familiar with this from the last meta. It got nerfed at least once, and it's still a really strong deck. The new cards it got the Brucan, the hero, and obviously there's a multicaster in there from the Dead Mines. And then you've got Wind Chill and Sleepbreaker, which this Wind Chill package really was so good for Shaman. Just being able to freeze off the board, stall out the game a bit, and just cycle through the deck really quickly and efficiently. It's made this deck actually very low curve. If you look at it, there's only 3 cards in the deck that cost more than 3 mana. This is a very aggressive deck. And once you've completed the quest, you've got so much value, but often that doesn't matter because the opponent's just going to die a lot of the time. I like the way that they built this deck. I think it's pretty optimally built.
And when your quest is over, then you can have the twice battle cry from Brucan, then dealing 12 damage face just for 8. So it's very interesting. And then the hunter, the very old hunter. This hunter has been seen for about 50 years now. With the rhino, with the Codobane, I guess there will. Oh, there is no or is it the 3-drop with his wife? You know
no man quick.
Man Creek, that's it. Okay, no Man Creek. Okay,
Yeah.
but you
Very
have
standard
two
list.
two trucks. Okay, the aims, the true aim questions. Okay, and the doggy biscuit. That's it. You say that.
I like True Aim Crescent. I think this card is so good in the deck. I'm
Yeah.
so happy to see 2 copies of it. You can sometimes get a little bit upset if you draw multiple weapons, but you know, I think a lot of the time you're happier to have it than not have it. It's just 1 mana, deal 4 damage, and you can deal like way more than 4 damage if you have a Rhino. So I like this deck a lot.
Works very well with the Rhino, and it's 9 p.m. here because we are in new future, because we have a 10 minutes delay for the comfort of the players, and we are about to start the first match between Max Philippi and Irvin G. We're giving the guys the go right now. Okay. Oh, I've lost one of them. Why is it lost? I lost which
Should
one?
I
Okay.
add them as a friend in game as well, or
You can add them in the game, yes. But you have the the battle tags, I guess. The battle tags.
yeah, I do. So I'll send them a request.
Okay. So they're here. We're here. Everyone is here. I'm making the music now. Okay. So we have Irvin G and Mexico at the top of your bottom. So you can use the command !! top to cheer Mexico. And if you're more Netherlands guy, you can use the ! bottom command to cheer Max Philippi and Netherlands. Okay, so Max Philippi is here. It's okay. You can start. Good luck. Okay, and then in
You need to tell them
Irvin G.
to add me though, otherwise I won't be able to
Okay.
see their game.
Okay, please accept
Meati.
the Meati's friend request, because Meati is very friendly.
I'm not really.
Okay, you don't have Max VDP?
Let's have a look. Nope, I don't have either of them yet.
Okay, Meati's friend request.
Oh, I don't know.
Okay, so it's starting right now. Preparing to battle friend. Okay, Max VDP at the bottom of your screen. And Irvin G at the top. First time we have... Oh, he said they didn't receive a friend request from you.
Let me send again.
Okay, it's a shaman for Max VDP. Irvin G. Okay, he's playing as Paladin. So, about a word about Maestra of the Masquerade. The card is allowed as this in our tournament. So there is no card back stuff and other things. You play the Maestra, so the card is has all its features. So if you see something else than the 3 classes involved in the lineup, so it could be Maestra. And if it's one of the 3 classes, maybe it's not the one you think. That's why the card has been printed. So we use the card as it has been designed. Do you see the...
No, they still haven't accepted my requests.
Okay, so I am...
Are you able to share your screen?
Yeah, I'm doing right now. Share my screen number 2, not this one. This one is perfect. Okay, and then you are there. Say hello to Meati. Okay, here we are.
Hey, perfect. Thank you. Okay.
Yes. What do
So,
we have here?
just a little bit about this matchup. This matchup is very favored for the Bequest Shaman because the Paladin puts out a lot of early game tempo. And how it normally goes is Paladin is going to get them pretty low, and then they're going to complete Bequest, and they're going to completely outvalue them and blow them away. So let's see if it plays out like that.
Okay, we have a very good start here for RNG with this one drop and then Hand of Adal. You can deal with this totem, I guess you will, because the strength totem can be... it's about to stone earth Vindicator.
Well, there's two different ways you can play, right? So you could play the Hand of Adal, you could just spend your mana, or you could go coin 3 into 3. Honestly, I think I prefer the coin 3 into 3 because it puts out a lot more stats, and you need to go fast in this matchup. You really need to kill them before they complete the quest, or as I've said, you're gonna be struggling. So I like this a lot, using the coin early to try and generate some aggressive tempo.
Okay, so it's a Libram of Wisdom for free. Okay.
Which is, I mean, that's a great top deck given that you've got it's already costing 1 and it's going to cost 0 on turn 5. So you're pretty happy to see that one at this point, I think.
No. Okay, you have this Novice Zapper. Okay, Feral Spirit. I was thinking about Zapper into Lightning Bolt in the 2/4.
I think this is better because it spends their mana.
Yeah.
The Zapper and the Lightning Bolt is really good for sort of burst later on. I suppose you could also have played a Serpent Shrine Portal just to take a bit of heat off the board. But the 2/3s contest this pretty well. Like a 3/1 isn't that happy to trade into them. I mean, what have they got on the other side? Irvin G, this Hand of Adal is pretty good on the Aldor, but I think the 3-drop is just better, right? He's got a 0 mana hand now.
Yeah. Interesting, and you can get rid of the 2 feral spirit wolf. Okay. And if you see the players talking, that's because they are allowed to play to talk with their teammates. There are 3 of them in the team. So Ervin J is talking with Ekro and Empanizado, and Max VDP is talking with Captain Kitty and Keltrag.
Look at how good the the Feral Spirits was for Max last turn, because it's set up for it just softened the board enough for this Serpent Shrine to be completely nutty, right? Oh, they're not going to play it. I suppose this makes sense. So they're just taking all of the heat off the board with this. Like, it's a nice play. I like it a lot, actually.
Yeah, very. The Impatient Shopkeep, Tradable Rush, good card, but you are so better.
And yeah, I think this has really cemented Max's lead in this game. It's already a matchup where the Paladin needs to be ahead and like doing damage at this point, and the Shaman is just ahead on board. So be really interesting to see how Irvin navigates this turn, because his options aren't that great, right? He could just slam a big taunt, or he can make that taunt cheaper. And I think in the long run, the line he's gone for is slightly better.
Yeah, and the Shaman is running out of cards, but on his side, the Paladin has this variant that will refill his hand in a few turns. So we'll see who will be ahead in a few turns.
Now this is an interesting one.
Discover, I think.
Because Max has got a few different options here. Like, obviously the lightning bolt looks pretty nutty, right? Because it's completing your quest and it's
Yeah.
killing a minion. But does he want a second lightning bolt to try and help him complete his quest? Does he perhaps want to use the note taker later on the charged call because he's running quite low on value in his hand?
Yeah. Do you save this charge call?
So the charged call is extremely good in this matchup once you get to 10 mana, because that's when you hit cards like the Bunny Rabbit, and that's when you hit cards like the 7 mana Taunt. The 7/7 Taunt that Death Rattle
the elemental.
Yeah. So I like that they've saved the charge call here. I think that this is smart. You know, recognizing that it's going to be a long game, and they're going to need to. This charge call is going to be really important later on, helping them beat down the Paladin's powerful late game.
Yeah, and we see that Paladin is back on board right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So this was their nutty turn, right? Like, so much stats. This is why I love Paladin, man. You know, and there's gonna be a buttload of stats coming out every turn from now on. Look at that power hand from Irvin G. He is gonna be pumping out 10/10s until turn 8, which is exactly what he needs to be doing because, yeah, it's a rough matchup.
Yeah. Okay, so it's getting this Feral Spirit back in end.
Yeah, I like this.
Okay.
He's spending his mana. Can't go wrong with that.
Okay, no need to attack. Yeah. Oh, you can play this Ador Intendant before the Library of Hope.
Yep. Very nice. Yeah, I can't really imagine a much better Paladin draw. If they've just had everything right, and they've even got the reload with the the King Anduin there.
Yeah.
Insane.
Yeah, this variant would be
and now, yeah, Max is really struggling here. What do you do? Do you just play the whole hand? What would the charge call summon? I think it would summon an 8 if they play both of these cards, right? Which is 8 drops are pretty good, but again, it's.
But you have Varia or Victoria. I don't know the name. The 8/1 as well. But
it's Discover, right? So you'd never.
It's a Discover. Okay.
Yeah.
I played too.
They go for. They are going for it.
I played too much Druid, I guess.
I mean, see, this is the thing, right? I think this is such a difficult turn, and obviously they're in a terrible spot. But I kind of feel like this was a bit of a mistake, right? Because I feel like they kind of had to hold on to that until. I mean, obviously with 0 cards in hand, maybe they just never complete their quest if they hold on to it. So on one side, tempo good, but on the other side, now when they complete their quest, unless they top deck a multicaster in the next few draws, then they're not going to have a payoff. So I feel like Max's win condition is kind of going to rest on whether they top deck multicaster at this point.
Yeah. There is no many draw in this shaman deck, so it's very hard.
But on the other hand, look how far ahead they are on board. Like, maybe they just kill. I mean, I guess they're not going to kill Urban G because he's got another Libra of Hope. But
yeah, but the minions are very weak, and they can be the Evergene can get rid of them with the new hero. I don't remember the name.
Well, he doesn't have that yet. Doesn't have the hero. And remember as well, this 8/2 on the board is going to push another 8, right? Because almost certainly he's gonna get an honorable. Well, he is going to get an honorable kill on that 8/8. So this 8, this minion pushed a lot of damage here.
Oh, Very
that's a
good draw.
fantastic top deck. That's
Yeah.
probably going to complete the quest, isn't it? Oh, they
Oh,
didn't roll another overload card.
revolve.
I mean, but revolve though. Oh my goodness, it's so good.
If I
I mean, you
remember
just take it
well,
here, right? You get an 8-drop of your own, right?
yeah, and the revolt take in count the cost that you. Ah, no, not for this one because it's a spell. It's a spell that costed 6, but now the minions are 8, so
Yes.
it will be 8 drops.
Yes.
Okay.
I wonder if you play. I suppose you play the studies first, right? Open the box, and the novice sapper. The novice sapper's going to complete the quest. That was such a good top deck. But you have to. Are they not revolving? They're greeding it out. And actually, like, does this just make sense? I guess it.
Okay.
Oh, I see. Okay, yeah, they're just taking some heat off the board. Yeah, okay.
And what is it?
And they're saving the
Okay.
Zapper. I guess maybe worried about the hero card, but I think we would have seen it come down last turn. I don't know. Maybe we wouldn't have. It's like I said, right? But this Paladin curve was just so nutty. Like, I feel like even with that perfect top deck from Max,
Yeah.
this is still going to be such a tough game.
Okay, I'm displaying the lineup for the chat. The lineup for Max VDP. Okay, so you have it. Yeah, and as I mentioned before, this Varian refilled at the end. Still no
They
carry
finally
on.
started hitting face, which they need to do. So here it comes.
Yeah, and you can play both.
Yep. And this is the point where the Shaman starts to come back, and this is why the matchup is miserable. Because all of a sudden, you just start getting outvalued.
What does mean? Give your beast +1/+1. You have one beast. Okay, this one. Why not?
Wait, does it happen at the end of the turn, or?
When it's attack. It's attacking.
Oh, when it attacks. Okay. But this Samuro can do a lot of work, right? Can buff it up with the Banana Man. So I think this turn has to start with a banana, and you could also go for a Barov and a Samuro here if you so choose, right? The problem is because there's porcupines on the board, the Barov is highly likely to kill your own minions, which you're kind of sad about.
Maybe you want to keep the Barov for the carrier as well.
Thing is, I kind of feel like. Yeah, I think the Banana Man is better because you can clear most of the board with the Samuro, right?
Yes. I like. You cannot play both.
Yeah, the Samuro will clear everything apart from the 1/6 and the 7/7. So I think this is good.
But you have the broomstick that can make the 2/1. Oh, no problem. So no 2/1 left.
I really want to see them hit face here because I feel like they're going to struggle to win if they don't capitalize on this 10 damage. You know, this is where you want to just drop the Righteous Protector and go face, right? This is where Righteous Protector is so good, right? Because it's good in the early game, a 1-drop. But look, it's also protecting this board, right? Even in the late game, it's a solid card.
Yeah. You protect the rest of your board. It's very interesting.
They are going to go face. Yeah, completely agree with this. They're not going to play it, so that I think that might have been a mistake. We'll see.
Thank you. Oh, Mr. Gaston.
Oh my goodness.
Thank you so much, Alban Lady, for the subscription gift. Thank you.
Oh, yeah, thank you, buddy.
Thank you very much.
Got the biggest reader in the chat already.
Yeah. Oh, and I forget to tell happy New Year. Happy New Year, everyone. Thank you, Alban Lady.
Happy New Year, Max. So I guess he doesn't. He's only taking 2 damage now, and this is what I mean, right? Look at how impossibly bad the situation looked for the shaman, right? Even I was convinced that with the paladin's nutty draw, they were going to take it, right? But this always happens whenever I play this matchup. No matter how close you are as the paladin, that the shaman completes their quest and it just slips away from you like straight away. It is actually so disheartening to be on in Urban G's position right now.
And don't forget that we are in BO3 LHS, so if Urban G is winning with his, if Max Philippi is winning with his shaman, he will keep it for the next game, and it will face then the which one? Not Demon Hunter, Warlock from Urban G.
But this is we've got a comeback turn here. Look, with the broomstick coming down, and he's saved his barrel broomstick as well. So this is really important, because by saving his barrel broomstick, what Urban G is doing is he's keeping an answer for that second charge call, right? Which is that's going to be the real nail in the coffin if he doesn't have an answer for that. So I really like that he's kept this combination.
You...
Pretty nutty cards there to generate a dunk tank.
Oh, I know. If
but he can't corrupt it yet.
I was thinking about tiny toys to be the rush ones, you know, the summon 4 treants to 2 and give them rush, but it's not the same card. Okay, and one more time the Slit Breaker.
I would really like to have seen this Perpetual Flame played first here, because but unless you want to play the Tidal Surge, right? Because if you go Tidal Surge Perpetual Flame, it's actually almost a full clear on this board, right? You could even have foregone the. Yeah, they've realised it a bit too late. So if you go Tidal Surge Dunk Tank Perpetual Flame here, you don't get the corrupt on the dunk tank, but you still clear the whole board, which I think that would have been the key play. And there, so this is a little bit of a mis-sequencing here, because the Perpetual Flame I would it have kept. Maybe actually it wouldn't have been a guaranteed. I thought it was going to guarantee leave 1 left over, but actually this was the only way to guarantee clear a board after if you don't play the dunk tank. But look how overloaded they are. That's a bit sad, because they can't play the tiny toys next turn.
No.
But you know what's more sad? Urban G's hand, because you know, compare this to what we were looking at like on turn 5, right, where they set up to play, you know, 10-10 of stats every turn, and now that's just gone.
Only 5 cards in end, but you have the Cariel, and you have as well the Lady Lydrin.
Yeah.
But
so that's 5. What they're going to be looking for, isn't it?
Yeah.
But what do they do here? Like,
I like the shark.
Yeah. But if they play the shark, it's gonna give them access to the tiny toys.
Yes.
I mean, I think you have to play it though.
Yeah, Tempo Shark.
Now this I don't really like. But I think the shield probably should have gone on the boy, because again it contests for 3-2, and you're waiting longer until you get the coins back. Not that the coins are going to matter, but look at this. Multicaster off the top.
And it's interesting because in the chat that has 10 minutes delay, we see if Pali plays properly, should be easy win, and then Pali already won. Okay, see you in 10 minutes, guys.
Yeah. I mean, you should have listened to me at the start of the game, dudes. I told you, the shaman always wins. It doesn't matter how far ahead you think the paladin is, the shaman always ends up winning. It's a horrible matchup.
Yeah, I like this card, the Slit Breaker with the quest, giving you 2
lethal.
Two
Look at this, they're smarter than me. We didn't even see it.
Oh, with the dunk tank. Okay.
Very good spot.
Okay, here it is. So now it's 1-0 for Netherlands here in this first BO.
It's what I love to see. You remember I said Captain Kitty would lead the Netherlands to victory?
Yeah.
The script has been written.
Okay, 1-0, and we won't see this Paladin anymore. So I'm gonna mark it as beaten.
Sad. That's
This
basically
one.
the only deck I've been playing. I'm going to be useless for the rest of the cast. I don't know any of the other decks.
Okay, I'm gonna tell the players they don't have to wait for me.
Yeah.
No need to wait for me until the end of the BO. You can go on. Okay, and Max VDP as well, because it's the first time we have Mexico on the Max TV or involved in the, one of our tournaments. So
Yeah. I think it's so cool that you've opened up this tournament this year to teams outside of Europe. It really does feel like a League of Nations now.
yeah, I like it. I like it as well. And we have 48 nations involved, including Asian ones, American ones, and Australia, New Zealand as well.
Incredible.
Okay.
Incredible.
Okay, we'll see if this Warlock can be quick enough. What do you think about the matchup?
What do I
It's
think
not
about
a-
this matchup?
Yeah.
So this is a matchup I really know nothing about. So this is going to be a treat. How would I guess it plays out? The way I'd guess it plays out is I think the Shaman is going to have the tools to mitigate a lot of the Warlock's threats. And I think that the Warlock is going to have that sense of inevitability that the quest affords. So it'll be interesting to see whether the Shaman can close out the game before that happens. I think it's going to be a close one.
Okay. As we said before, this version of Warlock is not played that much right now on ladder. Okay, do you think it's guidance here?
It's a very tough turn, isn't it? Because you know, you can coin out a free, but then your Kerr's going to be a bit scuffed next turn. But I do like this, you know, early tempo. If you don't coin out the free, you're kind of wasting the 2 mana that you had this turn, right? So I feel like it has to be done, and then you go for the guidance and pray that you generate a 1 mana overload to complete your quest step. Or no.
Okay, so I did take the both here.
I mean,
The
both of those go
portal,
face.
okay.
That's really not bad.
Yeah.
And one of them has overload.
And back in my time, the Rogue Biter weapon was 1 mana.
Man, you've been playing this game a long time. I don't remember that. Look at this, be another one coming down.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a... You know, the Warlock cards are so small on my screen, I couldn't even see that was in my hand.
You don't have them... You cannot see them through Hearthstone so far?
Well, I can just about see it. It's just because it's the cards on top. They're never quite as clear as the ones on bottom, are they?
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, it's a pretty... the hand has not got... Apart from another one, the threats aren't there, right? They don't have the nulls. They've just picked up a giant, I guess. So they're going to be looking to discount that giant. They're going to be looking to draw through their deck and discount the taunts. And on the other side for Max here, most likely he's just going to be curving out and completing his quest step. But how does he do it? Does he go with a portal or the spirits?
Okay, for spirit number 2 here. I guess it will go face.
You probably are right. You're probably going to go face, but it's going to get really punished by Soul Rend if they don't trade into the 8/6. And I don't think it's correct to trade into the 8/6, but this is going to be painful for them because that Soul Rend, it's not only going to be clearing their board, it's also going to be I mean, you know, they play the Soul Rend and the tap, and then next turn those taunts are going to come down for 1
Yeah.
mana on turn 6, and
Yeah.
and also, right, the quest is getting much closer to killing them in fatigue. So this Soul Rend is so nuts.
And you'll be able to have life steals with this Bloodshot Breastback as well.
Yeah, I suppose maybe they're thinking.
Okay.
Oh, they're gonna draw first.
Life tap
okay.
first. Okay, not that bad. I've heard about that.
Dead as well. The Raised Dead is so good here because look at their Raised Dead pool. Their Raised Dead pool is going to be another one and Tour Guide. This is insane. Like this is. I feel like maybe I was wrong in thinking this is a close matchup because right now it looks like the Warlock is breezing through.
Oh, giant number 2 and a gnoll. Okay, there is 16 to deal here. So you have how many? 3, 6, 9.
Yeah, but, I mean they're getting close, right? The hero is going to do 6 as well, but I mean Warlock is the master of ping-ponging life totals. You know, you get them down to 10 life, and then they're back up to 30 because they've played their pink pokers, and they've played Tamsin and a couple of Drain Souls. So it's a lot further away than it looks like. What do they actually do here? I mean, you've got to kill the 8 one, right?
You have 2, yes. Okay.
Yeah, I kind of would have liked to have seen the portal played first, so you get the information about the minion. But yeah, now we see the taunts are going to come down, and also the Raised Dead as well. Like you definitely want to be playing the Raised Dead this turn. So I suppose you start with the the touch.
Yeah.
Now the Raised Dead. Yeah.
Okay.
Be another one.
Another one.
And then you got 4 mana left to spend. So what are you spending that on? I suppose a Tour Guide tap. Can't really go wrong with that, right? Making your giant cheaper.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Off the top. So they just want to stick 2 big minions now, right? Like here they come, and this is going to be so hard for Max and the Netherlands to come back from. What?
I like to go.
I think they've messed up a bit here.
Instead of instead of giant.
Yeah, really. Could they not? Yeah, they. Why do they play a 1/1 instead of a giant? Because I feel like now, you know, look. Imagine that 1/1 was a giant.
Yeah.
You know, with they force. They forced Max to have 2 freeze effects. They've just given Max another turn to draw some cheese with this. So I did not like this line.
Yeah, and playing the Battle Master in your deck, you like to have 2 big minions side by side.
Is it going to be lethal anyway though? It's very close. I think they might be 1 off lethal. If that tap completes the quest step, no, it doesn't complete the quest step. Okay, never mind. But yeah, I'd really like to see them vomit these stats onto the board here. Like just get them on the board before they complete their quest. Come on.
You're thinking.
You can just play. You can just play 14 of stats for 1 mana.
You're thinking about this.
You could even just tempo the Battle Master. He's
He's talking with his teammates to see the better lineup.
Here they come.
Okay, the 8-8 is here, but you see it's weird to have the 1-1s in the middle of the greatest bodies because of the battle master.
Yeah. So it's yes, it is correct because now what you can do is you can trade off for 1-1s. So you can go face and then you can trade and you push an extra point of damage that way.
Okay.
So what are they trying to do here? They're trying to, or Max is trying to get enough spell power to clear off with these perpetual flames, right? Oh, look at this! So it's up to 6 now. It's up to 6. They just need to hit the giant, and it's a clear, right? Can they do it? They can't. They can't do it. So basically, they have to high roll off this perpetual flame, but that's not even going to be enough. You know, we can see that the Soul Rend and the Wind Fury is just going to clear out the game. But this is the only play they've got. They have to high roll, and they don't even high roll. Yeah.
Oh. Okay, so it's 1-1. It's 1-1, and we won't see the shaman anymore.
Match point.
Yep. And it's the warlock versus the hunter. And I assume that the hunter and the warlock agrees on one thing, that it's that if you hit the hero power, then the warlock lose 2 health. Okay. Victory for the Forsaken. Okay, Intrepid initiate with a Doggy Biscuit.
Now this matchup, I remember, felt extremely free for the Hunter when I last played it. But I don't know how Tamsin changes that.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Yeah, maybe.
Initiate into the Doggy Biscuit. Eesh. That's going to be tough. A lot of debate over whether it's correct to keep the quest or not as the Warlock in this matchup as well. Personally, I like keeping the quest because I feel like it's something you can guarantee spending your mana on, and it is going to heal you for 6 probably throughout the game, which is pretty good for 1 mana. But then there's a lot of argument for throwing it away because you're more likely to top deck things like Drain Soul and Touch, or Soul Rend, which is is really the key card in this matchup.
The end of the Warlock is very low, but you have the Full-Blown Evil that we're talking about, and Tamsin as well, so it's not that bad. Okay, I prefer to put this Aug Merchant instead of the Trogue.
I like this a lot. So something that I've learned from playing Paladin against Warlock is Warlock hates Divine Shield. If you can get a Divine Shield minion with a reasonable amount of hit points, Warlock is really going to be very unhappy about that. And look at this. Just add up the total amount of health on this board. 6. So this Full-Blown Evil is looking very sad. However, Warlock hates Divine Shield, right? He has to play it to set up for the Soul Rend next turn. Even though it's hardly doing anything. He has to play it.
Okay. Is it
on Max's side? He's
Is it Trug into Demon Companion into Adorable Infestation? Maybe?
So I think so. I think in Max's position, right? You look at this hand. The hand is saying, okay, play the minions and pray your opponent doesn't have Soul Rend. Because your opponent hasn't drawn many cards, right? They've kept their quest. They had to forego a tap on turn 3. So I really think what Max wants to do is just play all the minions and, you know, just say, if you have Soul Rend, you win. And if you don't, maybe we win. So he's going for a halfway play. He's maybe this makes sense because the Trog isn't doing a huge amount on the board, right? I mean, I guess it would be like so again, if Soul Realm wasn't there, but I guess the Trog would be because you'd need to be playing like Drain Soul to clear it off. But
oh, Sovereign number 2. Okay,
Soul
Drain
number
Soul.
2. So,
Okay,
so yeah.
okay.
But look at Irvin G's hand. Even though they Ren, the hand is complete garbage now, or at least well I guess the Tamsin's going to be pretty sick, but up until that Tamsin comes down, oof, not a lot going on here.
Okay, only 2 on 8 on the quest.
I did say this matchup was very miserable for for the Hunter and. Not for the Hunter, very miserable for the Warlock, sorry, and it certainly does seem to be going that way. But yeah, the Tamsin is the card, the real game changer, I suppose. And look at this, this Tamsin coming down again is just going to clear the whole board off, and they've just got a 1/1 cub left in the hand.
Yeah, and 5 more armor.
Yeah,
back to
the
12.
armor is absolutely life saving.
Yeah, back to 12. Okay.
Also, a play that we didn't talk about much was dropping the pink card last turn, right? I think that dropping the pink card and not tapping was a really heads up play from Irvin G. Because because he dropped that card and didn't tap, right? He gained 5 life. He would have been dead if he hadn't done that. I think I suppose most players would have dropped the pink card, but I think that most players would probably have tapped as well in that position. Maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. Is he going to hold on to this, his last weapon charge? No, he's not. I kind of like this because there's a lot of taunts in Irvin's deck, right?
Yeah.
So I like getting the weapon swing in while you can. And Max is also running 3 weapons, so there's 2 more weapons to draw now, which he's now happy to see because he's used his last swing.
And it's not playing this, so no life steal on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Is it a roam into what is it? Touch of the thing?
You could go double touch, couldn't you? You've got a lot of 1-drops to activate your. Wait, what other 1-drops over there? So you can cast a touch on one of those.
Yeah.
And then I think is it another minion or is it another touch? On the far side.
Oh, sorry. 2 Shadowblade Slinger. And then a touch of Netheril.
Yeah. So they're just going to go for a full heal play. I like this. I think this is smart. No need to get greedy here, right? With how many cards do they have left in the deck? There can't be many, right?
16 cards left.
So they're getting very close to being able to play the pink card, right? And once they play the pink card, they should be safe.
They have 5 turns to do this.
Yeah, but then the backfire on the hero power is gonna make that happen pretty fast.
It's not a very good draw here. 90. Oh, you played, okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure about playing that here. It feels like perhaps a misstep because it's. I don't think it's ever gonna connect face, and it's just going to give your opponent targets. Now, the backfire was certainly interesting because so I suppose what they're looking for is they're looking to draw more than 1 portal, right? Because if they draw 1 more portal, the pink card is active. But they can still click the hero power, right? So okay, this was risky, right? Oh no, but the hero power doesn't activate the pink card unless they draw a. Oh, this is scary for them. This is very scary.
Yeah.
So they're gonna have to go the tour guide. I think it's gonna make it so much easier for them if they get a 3/3 off the top here, because then they can play the bristleback. But they don't get it.
No. No, they're back 8,
Oh,
maybe more 11. Okay.
actually, I'm sorry, I missed this drain salt. I missed that you would get double with the Tamsin. Okay, well,
No.
yeah, then I guess it was all a formality then, because going up to 11. But now you see, Max is hugely rewarded for playing for playing
Oof.
this these cards last turn, right? Because he now gets to draw a card
Yeah.
off a quick shot, and look at what that card is, the Kolkar Wrangler, to pull
Yeah.
out the second
Second Rhino.
Reno, the second Reno.
Yeah, but don't you want to use your hero power here?
Yeah, you do. So which one are you gonna do?
I guess you prefer the hero power because next turn you have 9 mana and you can
honestly, I think I prefer the Rhino because I think well, you're gonna miss a hero power on one of the turns, aren't you? So I think by pulling the Rhino out, what you do is you allow yourself to potentially push a huge amount of damage if you top deck the True Aim Crescent. And I think that's probably the kind of spot that Max is in right now. I think he probably needs to pull a True Aim Crescent to win this game. And yeah, he does make that decision. So I agree with this. I think this is good.
Okay.
But now Pink Poker's active and that's going to end the game because he's got 2 of those. Hitting the second one off a Raised Dead. Yeah. Because the Gigante is going to come down as well now.
Okay, so what would it be?
I think we're going to see a concession pretty soon.
Okay, back to 20. As I said, as I said, the Warlock making Warlock caster with his health. Okay, it's 2-1 for the Mexico, so it's 1-0 in the global score here. 1-0. They won their first BO. Okay, so now we are going to see the next players. Okay, I'm displaying this right now. Here we are back on cam. So it's Irvin G who won this first BO. I'm gonna give him the shot here. Top winner here and loser. Not this one. This one. Not. Okay, like this. Max 3B was ahead, but this Warlock well, very good. Yeah. What do you think? Do you think that we underestimate the deck?
I didn't underestimate it. So I knew from some of the people in my practice group that it was a very good deck, particularly when Rogue is bannable. Yeah, I'm not surprised to see it sweep the series.
Okay. We are going to check the new lineups for the new players for the BO number 2. So here we are. Okay, just for the new incomers, we are here in the Group E of this first stage of the Max League of Nations 2, the qualification stage with United Kingdom, Mexico, Netherlands, and New Zealand. I have a result for you. Not this group, but very nice result okay, it's completed to talk about. So Switzerland has been eliminated because they didn't manage to give their lineups before the deadline. So Japan won their match by forfeit, and South Korea won 2-0 versus Lithuania. Okay, and now we have Ekro versus Captain Kitty, and we will display in a few seconds the lineup from Ekro. So we had questions in the chat about the rules. The nation has to bring 9 of the 10 classes in the game, and split it, distribute the 9 classes in the 3 lineups of their 3 players. So that's why we have very interesting and new lineups. It's 3 BO3s, one behind the other, and the first nation. Okay, and just a second. Okay, just a few minutes. Okay, the first nation with winning 2 BO win the confrontation. So we are here. We're displaying the lineup from Ekro from Mexico. Is bringing a shaman, is bringing a druid and a priest, and his druid has been banned, so it's shaman. Oh yes, I like this one. It's the OTK shaman with eye charge. Very very nice. You played it a lot, I guess.
Comrade Wyra's deck, isn't it?
Sorry?
It's our Comrade Wyra's deck. Wyra was famous for popularizing this this Yashaj OTK shaman.
Yeah. I played it a lot last season. Very interesting, very fun to play. And the combo is to corrupt Circus Medic and Dunk Tank, and then when you play your eye charge, you get if you play only one of each, it's enough to have the OTK. So you play then the Dunk Tank for 0, and then the Circus Medic, thanks to Bolner, gives you back the Dunk Tank and another Circus Medic for 0, and then you have
4 forever.
Yeah, infinite damage, and it's not that bad. And then we have the priest with Xyrella. Is it?
So this is I was going to say it looked like a miracle priest, but it's not, is it? It's got Xyrella the Devout, which is the hero.
Yeah.
With for not many people probably know this, because it's a card I've not actually seen played in a competitive Hearthstone game. But you've got the 2 hero powers. You've got the Xyrella in the streets with the deal 5 damage, and you've got the Xyrella in the sheets with the heal 5. Yeah. So it's a very powerful hero power. It's just basically a fireball on alternate turns. There's a few interesting texts in here, though, right? You've got the Cabal Acolyte, perhaps targeted at stealing a big paladin minion, but no Wave of Apathy. I guess they're looking to generate that, and maybe just putting it in to activate their quest, the Seek Guidance, have an extra 4 mana card for that. And they've got they've got a lot of discover effects in there. I'm sure that's going to annoy the Mexicans, generating some cheese. This is a spicy list.
Yeah. And you with Xyrella, you replay all the Death Rattle minion that died this game. Your minions, of course. It's interesting. I sometimes see this list with more Death Rattle minions, but why not? Like this, okay, we'll see. And then we jump to Captain Kitty's lineup here. Oh no. Not like that. Okay. Bringing a warlock, a rogue, first one of this evening, and a warrior. And
what's going to get banned?
It's a warrior. Warrior has been banned.
No. Yeah. Oh my goodness. So we're going to see possibly some of the 2 best decks, with the rogue and the warlock. Oh. This is going to be brutal. I think Kitty might be taking this one home.
Yeah. And it's a rogue with Maestra, so we might have a surprise. Okay, we'll see. And I guess the warlock is barely the same we've seen before. Okay, the players are waiting, so we are give them the go. Okay, in a few seconds.
Let's do it. I'm ready.
Yeah, okay, just a second. because here like this. Okay, like this. I have to get rid of this. The bands are the second ones. No bit index for now, and the classes are the second ones, like this. Okay, the global score is 1-0 for Mexico. So if Mexico wins this match, then they win the whole confrontation. I'm giving the players the go. It's okay, you can start. Good luck. And then Captain Kitty, where is it? Yeah. Okay, so don't forget that you can use the exclamation mark top command to cheer Mexico, exclamation mark bottom command to cheer Netherlands and Captain Kitty. Okay, Captain Kitty preparing to battlefront. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Starting with Mecha Draxus and Shaman and Ragnaros. Okay.
And it actually is Warlock and Shaman.
Yeah.
For all of those Maestra fans out there.
And
that's going to be something that's on. It's going to be something that's on the Mexicans' mind. Is Captain Kitty actually a Warlock?
yes, because he's playing Maestra, as we said before, and is allowed to do this like this.
So, what are both sides going to be thinking in this matchup?
I've been playing. I've been playing a lot of OTK Shaman, and it's a Ticketus Warlock that has been borrowing for the Shaman, but I guess this version of Warlock can be beaten by this OTK Shaman.
Well, I would say this is going to be pretty favoured for the Warlock. I don't know. I feel like the Shaman is just not really going to get there quick enough. But maybe I'm wrong. I mean, the Warlock wants to put out a lot of big things, and the Shaman has a lot of freeze effects. So maybe the Shaman does have the resources to stall it out.
Okay, just a second. I have to...
they messed up.
Didn't you ban Warrior?
Oh, maybe they banned
I have to check. I have to check. Evan, what did he say? Evan G said what? Said what? Warlock said Warlock, and I made a mistake. Did I make a mistake? Yeah, I made a mistake. I guess I made a mistake. It's Warrior.
That's bad, man.
Okay, it's no big deal. I'm gonna. Okay, so I said.
I was gonna say I felt like the Warrior ban was really questionable. I felt like Warlock kind of steamrolled over their lineup.
Okay, so Evan G here is telling me that Warlock is banned, and okay, it's my fault. So just a second. Okay, so it's Acro. Okay, it's my fault. You can.
We get a do-over.
You can concede. I told them that you ban Warrior. Okay, I made a mistake with the bans. It's not your Warrior that has been banned. It's your Warlock. Sorry. And sorry, here 2. Okay, it's no big deal. No big deal. It's at the start.
It's no big
so
deal, man.
that's okay.
I
So
think
that's
I
okay.
think it's little things like this that make a stream more exciting. Make a tournament more exciting.
Okay. So
Yeah,
I'm
they were.
gonna-
Kitty was telling me before this game he was pretty surprised that
Mm.
that the warrior was banned. So I think this is
Okay.
going to make a lot of sense to him. You know.
Okay. It's the first time I make it in, I guess, 3-4 years of tournament organization, but that's it. Now it's a 2022 and everything is possible.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so you can start. Okay, you can start again. Okay, from the beginning. Okay, Captain Kitty and no, Acro, why is he here? He now knows that you banned Warlock and not Warrior. Okay, we're back in the game. So now every Mexico is hating me, and I assume it's deserved. Okay, still starting with the shaman. He's still a warlock. It's not me. It's not me this time. Okay, it's not me, guys.
Oh,
it's my strat.
You couldn't make this up.
I cannot tell them. Okay.
Oh gosh.
It's not me. Please don't concede. Crow, don't concede, please. Don't do that.
I mean, at least it's not. This is a from Ekrov's point of view, right? At least it's not Warrior, because then they wouldn't have a clue what they were playing against if it was Warrior.
But it's not the same. Is it the same hero they had before with a Warlock? Not sure about that.
It must be. It must be. I think it was. Anyway, can we just talk about this this life tap hero power? This is nutty, right? Life tap has to be like the best one. Are they gonna coin out the hero power? They're gonna coin out the hero power. I mean, you could even go passage here, right? Like, it just makes the nulls cost 0. With 2 nulls in the hand, that's insane tempo.
Okay, so it's not Warrior and neither Warlock. It's a real rogue.
Yeah, look at this. Oh, God, they're just gonna play the whole hand next turn, aren't they?
I've seen your tweet earlier about those gnolls.
They're toxic, man.
Yeah.
Look at this. This is toxic.
Yeah, 0 mana for 5 with rush. Everything is okay.
Yeah. And they're just going to be able to play the PP after. Look, we just go null PP. You don't even have to trade the null into the 3-2.
Yeah.
Toxic.
And
yeah, just look at. Oh my goodness, the Mexicans' hand. Like, this is so sad. They have 4 4s. Like, there's just 4 4-mana cards.
Yeah.
Tragic.
And you don't want to play them like this because you have to corrupt them for the OTK.
And like it's 3-4s as well, isn't it? 3-4s line up so terribly against the 4-4 and the 4-5. Like, oh my goodness. So this was it's rarely correct to play a secret passage on turn 1, but I think Captain Kitty got it just right here.
he made a note ticker like this for tempo.
So how do you navigate this? Do you push for damage with the null and then shadow step it to kill the note taker?
Yeah,
Do you just maybe trade in just the stab and the dagger?
Why not shadow stepping the frozen one?
Because because the damaged one would get healed.
So many options.
You can always attack face if you wish. Of course, you could also take a value trade and then shadow step to preserve life. But I think with a hand like this, I think what you want to do is you want to push damage fast. So I actually really like that they've coined out the Wicked Stab here, because it allows them to push a little bit more damage. Now, they could have pushed the same amount of damage if they'd used the Shadow Step, but the Shadow Step, I suppose they're thinking, is a more valuable resource, so they want to hold on to that to generate some value, perhaps.
For the pirate? Or is it Mr. Smite, I guess? Okay, we have the cavern set up.
Yeah. And now you probably just take the value trade and Shadow Step.
Oh yes, it's not okay. The cameras is Keltrag and not Captain Kitty. I don't know why it's not on the cam. Okay. Okay. So I have to do something here. At the bottom.
Yeah, you surely should trade off null here. I think it's worth to just get rid of the freeze effect, but maybe you just go face. Because I guess like they probably are gonna trade into your null next turn, and then you can shadow step it, right? Because like if they're bleeding damage, they probably do need to make that trade. Oh, Captain Kitty. That's very naughty. Forgetting to join the video link.
Yeah.
So do they have to use
will be banned.
What do the Mexicans do here though? Do they just use one of these circus medics to heal? I mean, I feel like the dunk tank is perhaps a little bit better here, because you can take the value trade.
Yeah.
And you can play the dunk tank, and then yeah, it has to be that, right? I think that takes off the most power, because you got to be scared if you're a Mexican here. Yeah, focus, my man. So they do go for the dunk tank. Yeah, I think this is the nicest line.
I guess
just,
it's better.
As
Yes,
much damage as possible.
I said.
And yeah, look at this, the rogue hand for Captain Kitty, because going back to that turn one, they could have coined out the tap. They could have tapped twice and then played their 0 mana nulls on 3 and had value for the entire game. But they played the passage to get the 0 mana nulls on turn 2. But now they don't have the passage, right? So I think that passage on turn 1 is looking like it might have been a mistake.
Maybe. So what is it now? You make your trade, shadow step, and trade number 2.
Yeah, I think so.
I like this.
You could also, in theory, play the whole hand. You could play the double agent, the prep PP, shadow step PP, but I think this line is better, because I feel like you need to keep a combo activator. Do you play the double agent? I feel like you probably do play the double agent here, because you kind of got to race him down. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, just a second. So What is it? Yeah, you can do. Oh, but now you don't want
Picked up the
to.
Volna. I mean, this
Don't
Mexican's
you know?
hand is still looking so awkward. Like, they're just going to draw all of the cards this turn. I mean, what are they even looking for?
Okay,
Well, Lightning Bloom
played it. Okay,
pretty
okay.
sick, isn't it? So do you go for the Lightning Bloom just to freeze off for 4/5? I mean, looking at it now, you're dead to Mr. Smite, right? That's got to be going through her mind, but we are dead to Mr. Smite if we don't bloom out this this boy. And also blooming out this boy doesn't just add a wind chill to your hand, it adds 2 more cards because you're copying again the battle cry from the from your Primal Dungeoneer. So this was a huge turn for Mexico. This was exactly what they needed after the strong start from the Netherlands.
Yeah.
They have used their Bolner, which means there is no infinite damage OTK. Not that it's really needed in the matchup.
Yeah. But you can do the you can OTK your opponent without it, but you have to play the wall, medic, circus, and duck tank in the game, so you can have it, and you can as well have the parrot to make the twice the battle cry of your eye charge. Maybe in the same turn, if you have a twice. Twice.
I mean, they're going to use their Lightning Bloom. So what's probably going to happen is what they're saying is we're not going to OTK this game. We're going to win with tempo, which I think is absolutely correct. I wouldn't even be surprised to see these circus medics being used for healing at some point. But what do they do this turn? This is a key turn because it's a bit awkward. They're overloaded. They've got 5 mana to spend. You could just bloom out the AoE freeze, but I feel like that's a pretty valuable card to kind of toss away here. What is this 2 mana card on the far right as well? I really can't see what that is.
So what is it?
Oh, it's for weapon.
Yeah.
What other options have you got? I mean, you could take almost all of the heat off by perhaps, just trading off a 4/5 and the 3/2, and then maybe replaying your Wild Paw Cavern that generates the elementals. I think the Wild Paw Cavern is such a strong card. You can see, it's kind of it's carried them this far, and I think using this turn to develop a second one would have perhaps been the stronger play. But they do go for the Bloom and the Snowfall Guardian. I suppose this is good because it allows them to stop taking damage. Essentially, they'll be able to trade off the whole board next turn.
Okay. Oh, it's not very good. Spells. Oh, wow.
Oh, another prep. They've drawn so dead. My goodness.
Okay.
Can you just imagine how different this game would have gone if they had, if they'd taken it a bit slower on the first couple of turns, if they tapped to accumulate the resources. It's just really interesting how the early decisions in a game can make such a. They always make the biggest impact, right? But people always forget that.
No. Have you seen this brute ever played for 6?
It's not bad at all here, is it? It's a good tempo.
Okay,
Now this is the upside of playing the Frost Nova Elemental, right? You get this nutty dunk tank. Look at this. This is a career ender.
So what is it now? Is it Auction House Cavern?
Yeah, it has to be, doesn't it? It's better than Hero Power, surely, because you're thinking, how does now in the Mexican's position, you're winning the game. You think, how does my opponent win? Right? It's one card, right? It's Scabs, but they got to draw Scabs. So against Scabs, you want to reduce your hand size so you don't overdraw a card. So the Gavel just seems like a no-brainer here.
Captain Kitty is not drawing very well in this game. It's very difficult for him now.
Yeah. No second secret passage for him. No Edwin Van Cleef. He's
So it's 10.
I think he's probably
11.
not feeling very happy about this.
It's 15, 15, 4, 19. And
It's
4
gonna be lethal, isn't it?
is 23.
I could see you counting that up. I couldn't even see it. Nice spot there, Max.
Okay, it's 1-0.
1-0. So this is the match point for the Mexicans.
Yeah.
Because remember, they already won the first.
Yeah. It's the
first game.
It's very important game right now with the shaman, and we won't say the rogue and the warlock anymore. No. So now it's a warrior, the one that has been banned, but we unbanned it. That's like it on the Max TV. You want to see warrior, we unbanned it. Okay, so beaten. This one has been beaten. Okay.
Now this matchup I don't have very much of a clue about, but I'm going to tell you something. I've missed seeing Warrior. I think Warrior, Quest Warrior is such an honest deck, right?
Warrior is ahead. Yeah, each time I play versus Pirate Warrior with this Shaman deck, it's too difficult to get rid of the board. Every turn, one board. One more minion, and with this nice starting end from Captain Kitty, I guess we will get a 1-1, but it's not 100%.
Yeah, the Harbor Scamper is really the unsung hero of this deck.
Oh,
I have on occasion described Harbor Scamper as the perfect Hearthstone card. It's if you look at the stats on it in this deck, it's it's the drawn win rate is so high, it performs so well in the deck. It's basically the best card in the deck, right? But nobody ever complains about it. I don't think I've ever seen, even when Pirate Warrior was like the best deck in the meta, nobody was ever complaining about Harbor Scamp. It was just silently going about its nuttiness.
Okay, what is it thinking about here? You won't coin this
to me.
No.
You know, they're taking their time. They're making sure that the opponent, maybe the opponent now has a read. The Mexicans think maybe they've got the 1-mana pirate.
Very good 3-drop here.
Very good 3-drop indeed.
You may win this matchup if you mutinous the reward of the quest.
Yeah,
it's an option.
Both sides have mutinous, if I'm not mistaken. Is that correct?
I'm gonna check it.
But yeah, an interesting decision.
Yeah, that's it.
Just do you just curve out here? Do you just spend your mana on the 3-drop, or do you go for the Harbor Scamp? I feel like
I like Amper's Camp into Shivered and Timbers in the 2-3.
Maybe I was thinking Shiver the Timbers is such a powerful card. Like, do you really want to waste it on a 2-3? But actually, this 2-3 is causing a lot of bother here, isn't it? I think this is the best option here, right? But you're very sad as the Netherlands to have to soak this damage into a minion. I suppose one way to think about it is Pirate Warrior is a deck that's very happy to trade, right? Because at some point in the game, right, everything's going to have to get traded because your cannons are going to be hitting something, whether it's face or minions. So I suppose Pirate Warrior is actually a deck that's quite happy to trade.
Okay, first freeze of the game. Yeah, and we see that many other ones will be waiting. And we already have the eye charge in hand and the duck tongue. If you just have to draw now your medic and your boner, and that's it, because you have the lightning bloom, so it's possible.
Yeah. Such a big hand, man.
Yeah.
I always get nervous when I see big hands like this, but the Viper coming down, that's actually a really huge Viper. I know the whetstone hatchet doesn't seem like much of a weapon, but if you think about it, that whetstone hatchet facilitates so much for this pirate warrior, right? Like now that's that player's just switched off the Defias Cannoneer, the real brute of this deck, the 3 mana that just splashes when you swing that weapon. So I believe they're only running 1 weapon in Netherlands. So there will be, unless they top deck a Sword Eater, there will be no weapons until the quest is completed.
No. Oh, okay. So now what is it? Okay, what is it? Okay, you have to play 2 of them. Yeah.
Agree with that.
This one is perfect to fit the curve.
Yeah. Do you want to play the Shiver the Timbers though? I feel like maybe we want to take some value trades first, right? If you Shiver the 3/4 and you value trade the 3/4 into the 2/3, you maximize the odds. I suppose you really only want the cannon to hit the 3/2, right? So you probably actually value trade the entire board.
But why not using these timbers in the 3/4? And then play the little pirate?
Yes, I think the little pirate, because you probably want to save your coin for Mutinous, right?
Yeah, I like it.
I mean, maybe you don't. Maybe you want to just play 2 free drops and get the quest reward in hand. That may be the better line. Oh, they're just going to go for this. Yeah, I mean, this makes some sense because it's the bigger one, right? So they're putting more attack out first.
Okay.
I like this line.
Okay, and second boulder to into the C2. Okay, I guess we will see Snowfall Guardian.
Yep. So what they're saying with this line is they're saying we want to just complete our quest next turn and we want to play our quest reward, which I think is pretty good because you've got Mr. Smite. However, the Snowfall Guardian is a spanner in the works, right? Because now, look how many minions they've got on the board. They have 6 minions on board. If the Mexicans just keep freezing the board now, the Netherlands is going to be in big trouble because they can't play their Captain Makara. The boat will not summon.
Yeah, it took the chance not playing this like this, that the opponent plays a Mutinous 1-on-4.
But they wouldn't, I mean, you wouldn't play Mutinous here, right? Because you just die. Like, look how much pressure there is on the other side.
Okay, is it eye charge here? Ooh!
Oh.
Near.
Oh. No. But, you know what card the Mexican's going to be looking for? Oh, they've already got one. I didn't see it there because the cards are so small. Look at this. Oh.
Yeah. And
now
this
is
didn't attack before.
the fear of the shaman, isn't it?
Yeah, you should have attacked with
first. They should have drawn first, yeah.
No, but didn't attack with a 10-10
Yeah, so,
and a 7-7. But
why do you think they didn't attack? What do you think?
Face, I guess he just forgot, or he just want to make the OTK.
So there is a reason why. So when you attack face, okay.
Yeah.
If you then freeze these elementals, they won't get to attack next turn. So if you look at the end of Mexico's turn,
yes.
the elementals are going to unfreeze. So what they're saying is, okay, my attack next turn is more important than my attack this turn.
Okay, interesting. I didn't got it. Did
So look, watch what happens now when the turn ends. These elementals are going to unfreeze. If they attack face, they wouldn't have unfrozen.
Okay. Didn't understand this. How it worked.
How much damage are we seeing here? So on the board alone, we have 29. The weapon is 31. Oh, I mean, Captain Kitty's got quite a stash of armor though, 50. So we're going to be a way off lethal, aren't we?
Okay. Oh. Okay. Sintress took fire out here. Oh, devolving missile is not that bad.
Not that bad, no. Good start to the turn, that's for sure. What are they going to be looking for? Area of effect.
Ooh.
Oh, the explosive sheep! Oh, that's brutal! Oh, it's going to clear off the whole board! A dunk tank as well.
Can you play it? No.
But they can't play it, can they? So yeah, a Molten Blast.
Okay, 2 damage.
A weapon should go into the sheep, right?
The sheep, okay, I didn't see
Yeah, the
it.
weapon should go into the sheep here, I think.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. They're going to have to hurry up, though. Oh, they're just not going to play the Molten Blast. I mean, I guess it makes sense. They don't have to, right? This, this is just better.
Face. Okay. I guess you don't have the time to play a Rokara here.
Man, Pirate Warrior got really shreked by the Frost Novas.
Yeah. Is it Devious Cannoneer? Okay, he's playing it.
Yeah. He's gonna die, isn't he? I'm not sure there was a winning line here, to be honest. Without Barov. Can you value trade down the board and survive? I don't think. Does this? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you
He is
could,
alive
but
on board at this point. Yeah.
yeah, but with dunk
Nice to
tank.
find, yeah. But of course, we can see a full hand on the other side. You'd have to be living a dream to think that you are coming back here, and that is going to be Mexico with a 2-0.
2-0 for Mexico, yes. We're going to see if we can have the players for a little interview. Hey, Crow, don't go. Okay.
Don't go, buddy. Hang on, man.
Are you okay for a little interview? And Captain Kitty, why is it?
Yeah.
Why is it? Yeah. Are you okay for a little interview on Discord?
Dude, I love the way you say interview. I can't do that. Interview. Can't do it.
Interview.
Oh, dude.
Okay.
That's amazing. I love that.
Okay. The French way. So, yeah, okay. Are you okay for a little
Oh, dude. Come on, you're just showing off now, man.
interview on Discord?
That's not fair.
Okay, so here we're jumping there, and it's a win for a Crow as well there. Okay, so I'm adding the guys to our conversation right now. Where are you? You're here. Okay, I'm stopping this. And I'm adding the guys. Okay, we'll have Evan G and we'll have Captain Kitty. Okay. Okay, we have Captain Kitty, we have Evan G. Okay, how are you guys?
Should I turn my cam on Discord on, or?
No, that's okay. That's okay.
Okay, cool.
Okay, Evan G, do you hear us?
Yeah, it's okay.
Fine. Okay, GG for Mexico for this win. Yeah, we thought that this warrior could get rid of this this shaman, but you managed to deal so much damage at the end, and to freeze the pirates incoming from Netherlands. How do you feel with this first win?
It feels really good always to start with a win whenever tournament we're playing.
Mhm.
and it does feel good as a team because at the beginning we struggle a bit with communication. I think
Yeah.
you can easily see from there some questionable plays, but we'll keep performing better and better. At
Yeah.
least that's what I like to think. Uh, and specifically for the last matchup, Ekro sent this weird lineup. We allowed him.
Hmm.
We say, okay, it's the first week. It's okay. Do whatever you want. We trust him. And he was like, okay, we just need to get rid of Rogue. And then Warrior is of course, a good matchup. And yeah, we just kept freezing and freezing and
Yeah.
just won.
And I have to tell to make an apologize for the mismatch on the on the bands. And when when I saw that it was Warlock one more time with a Maestra, I
But
was
we will make no apologies for Maestra. Okay.
yeah, sorry for that. I've seen War something, and I mismatch Warlock and Warrior. Okay.
Yeah. We were getting kinda excited because they banned Warrior, and we were like, "What the fuck?" Yeah, like why would you ever ban that class? But sure, yeah.
And
Win
on the
trading.
side,
It's called win trading.
uh,
Or hard mode, actually. One of those.
on your side, Captain Kitty, you'll be so it's a 2-0 for Mexico, but the
Yeah.
two BO3s has been a very close series. So what do you think? Do you think it's you can get back in the competition with? I guess you have United Kingdom and
UK is very easy, so that should be a
that.
big win.
Yeah,
Well, yeah, I mean,
I've
they
heard
don't
about
have the
that.
best Hearthstone player anymore, do they? So I think you should be able to take him, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're playing with teenagers now. So what do you think about the rest of the competition right now?
Well, yeah, I don't know New Zealand that well, but yeah, it's gonna be quite tough because we need to win both matches, I guess.
Yeah,
So
at least one, but
yeah, yeah. I don't know. I guess we'll just try our best and see how
Okay.
far we get. But it's not gonna be easy, of course.
Okay. Do you have questions, Meati, maybe?
I did have one question because I thought it was I thought it was the most interesting and perhaps the deciding point of the series tonight. What were your thoughts on the turn one play when you were playing Rogue versus Shaman in that second series, Captain Kitty?
Yeah, it was all about like, should we coin the passage or not? And it probably should have been coin passage, but I don't know. It's kind of like, yeah. I was like, maybe saving the coin for future top decks, like if we get Edwin or something. But yeah, should probably have been the.
So what I was
yeah.
wondering was whether because you had the Warlock hero power, right, which is the best hero power. So I was wondering whether
Yeah, it
you
might
could have
have been
gone.
coin. Yeah, I
I mean,
was
what if you go coin tap?
Yeah,
And then on turn two, you can tap as well, and then Manol's a 0 mana on turn 3. So, so you lose one turn on Manol's, but you save a passage and you add like 4 cards to your hand.
Yeah, I kind of wanted to go for that line, but I don't know. I guess we didn't agree on that, and they were like really convinced on passage, so I kind of got sucked into that line, I guess. Yeah, like watching back on it, yeah, we should have definitely went with that line, I guess.
I mean, it's easy to say in retrospect, like,
true.
You know, you could have top decked Van Cleves, you could have top decked your second passage, but yeah,
even just win or just any kind of draw would have been good. But yeah.
Okay, and about Mexico, what do you think about your position in the qualification group right now after this win? And what do you think about United Kingdom, who won the Max League of Nations 1 European edition?
Yeah, actually, Meati was there, right?
Yeah,
I was.
Yeah, that's why they won.
That's why they won.
Luckily for us, Jambra is not in the mariachi plans, so that could be an advantage for us. Please, baby beer, do your thing. and I'm very excited to play against the UK because I think they are like somehow the current champions. And there are many players that I respect. There's Detro, Pocket Train, and Jambre. Very good players overall. So yes, I just want to face them and of course win. But as always, I just say when it comes to Hearthstone, just play well and let the results talk.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll see. And I don't know if it's next week of the third one. We'll see. Do you have further questions, Meteor? That's okay for you.
No, that's all good for me, Max.
Okay, thank you guys, and thank you Mexico for the first time on the Max TV,
Thank
and
you.
and good luck to the both of you for the rest of the competition.
Yeah, GG's and good
Thanks.
luck, boys.
Yes, thank you.
See you.
Thanks for hosting, of course. Yeah.
Okay, so for us here, we're back. So now we're in this group. I'm gonna display the group again. United Kingdom, Mexico, Netherlands, and New Zealand. So the other match. Oh, yeah, I lost your camera, Meati.
I'm still here. Don't worry.
Okay. So just a second. If you don't have your camera, I'm gonna display this. Where are you? Like this. Okay. So yes, the other match of this group E is United Kingdom versus New Zealand. I don't know. Do you know when they are going to play it?
I don't.
Okay.
I've not been communicating with the team actually.
Okay, no problem. So it will be played during this week because it's the week of the first round, and we'll see if the United Kingdom can get to the top with Mexico. And as you've seen, there are only 4 nations per group for the qualification stage because of the 48 nations involved. So we have 12 groups, and only the 2 first groups of each, the 2 first nations of each group will be qualified for the next stage, the main stage. And there will have 4 groups of 6 nations. So that's it for tonight, guys. Just a little view on the what is it? Yeah, the schedule for the Max TV tomorrow at 9 p.m. CET. We have France versus Uruguay. C'est France-Uruguay, que je le dis en français parce que c'est la France, donc voilà. Et puis Uruguay, je sais pas le dire en anglais. How do you say Uruguay?
I think it's Uruguay. Actually,
Uruguay. It's Uruguay. Okay. And Wednesday we have Turkey versus Hungary. So very European confrontation. And on Thursday, for the first time, we have a confrontation casted by Clark Scream from America, and it will be on a different schedule. It will be at 9:30 p.m. EST for the American ones. I guess we want to see USA versus Russia. Mother Russia for the you know the song from Iron Maiden, maybe.
I'm just looking forward to Clark Hellscream's casting. That's going to be an interesting one.
Yeah,
he's pretty good at casting.
Yeah. It will be his first time on the Max TV. I guess he will have fun with us. Okay, guys. Thank you, Meati, for having been here with me, and thank you, chat. And sorry for the ban. Warrior, Warlock, the same. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Max. You've been great as always, and thank you very much, everyone, for joining us tonight. We'll see you next time.
See you.
Bye-bye.